Can't believe that you are engaging this way when you fight that way. Your co-host look bad, not the woman. I'm not talking about her.
Damn it, Joe. Joe Budden.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another one. Today, we've got a couple of hot topics from a show where, honestly, 50 Cent probably shouldn't be trusted with nuclear codes if he ever decided to pivot into that lane. He's looking pretty over going 20v1 with rappers. Now he's setting his sights on the entire New York hip-hop scene in his latest interview, all thanks to podcasting and speaking on pods. If you remember, we broke down the Joe Budden versus Corey Holcomb saga, which has basically turned into an epic battle for the title of worst woman beater in the podcast game. Joe Budden clapped back hard after Corey's rant, labeling him a serial woman beater. And speaking of Joe, he also went off on J. Cole for rapping from Tupac and Biggie's perspectives on What If, which sparked a ton of split reactions. Starting with 50 Cent, he unloaded in a recent Rolling Stone interview. Listen, New York City is basically turning into one giant podcast, like the whole New York hip-hop scene is becoming pods. So soon, nobody will even be left to interview, because everyone's already a podcaster. And boy, the roasting session was real. Even 50's critics are nodding in agreement. Joe Budden and the crew were catching stray shots from all sides. Most of these rappers aren't true artists. They're hustlers who know how to rap. Once the money dried up in music, they pivoted to podcasts. And now we're seeing a wave of creators going into streaming after noticing that guys like Speed and Kai Cenat are out-earning A-list Hollywood actors. This is just my take, but give it up for 50 Cent for saying it while his own guys, Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda, are about to start their own podcasts. Classic 50. And while J. Cole was out here surprising fans...
First thing we want to do, go to the most open space we can, slowly, calmly. I swear to God, I'll walk by and shake everybody's hand, but we got to be calm. Y'all got to set the tone for these people coming. They so hyped right now. I get it. Right. So if y'all can calmly... Yeah. Even y'all being calm right now, they walking up wondering why it's so calm. Please stay calm. This shit too crazy. Yeah, we got crazy crew. I was at Carolina. It ain't look like this. Hey, you know you right here, bro.
Selling CDs out of his Civic, just like the old school days, hand to hand, grinding for every sale.
26.
I can sign it too if you want.
Oh, yeah. Corey,
Okay, two?
get two, yeah.
Oh, y'all testing my skills right now. Hold up. I like that. Okay. Yep. Check out with 2 items. Charge. $55.01.
Yeah.
Tap to pay on iPhone. Boom.
Now we're not.
Oh! Did it? Processing. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like me to text or email your receipt?
Text you. All right.
Ooh. Okay, let me sign. You want me to sign both?
Oh, absolutely. All right.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You ain't trying to buy a CD?
So, what's going on with it?
So the festival, it was a lot. We still like, it was a lot.
We're cooking up an idea.
Yeah, we cooking up an idea, but it was a lot.
Is it going to be here in Raleigh?
Yeah, it was still staying in Raleigh, but it was just a lot.
Cooking up an idea.
Yeah, we cooking up
all
something.
right, all right.
It ain't over.
We waiting patiently.
What you think about the name though? Like,
Dreamville?
like we was trying to change the name, maybe like call it something else, boom, boom, boom. Or you feel like it'll hit different if it's a different name?
Nah,
Or do you feel like it'll still
it
hit?
is, yeah.
I got to think on that.
Yeah.
Hi. Just one?
Yeah.
Man, thank y'all. My second and
Thank
third
you.
sale, man. Thank y'all.
Y'all getting ready to go in this mall?
Yeah. Bad idea.
No.
If we get
Gotta get mobbed. man.
Right, exactly.
She said, yeah,
Man, thank
All
you.
right,
I
thank y'all.
appreciate you.
Thank
you.
Thank you. Yeah. Take care. Y'all be safe.
We've got Joe Budden out here putting the album on blast, calling out some specific tracks.
This has no replay value. Like, I'm not going to be listening to this in my car. That's just the honest truth. Like, it's anticlimactic. Like, I think that he kills shit on so many features because it's somebody else's song. I think the production on somebody else's song, I think hook on somebody else's song, when he gets on it, it has all of those other components. Now you just adding his genius on it. So it's just amazing. When his feature run is amazing.
Nothing after Man Above did I need. Absolutely.
You are
zero.
bugging.
I'm going to hear this differently than y'all. I'm not going to hear this the way that y'all are hearing it. One. Two, I'm not saying it's bad, but do I think that his version of I Used to Love Her and how he sees it, I love how he picked it up from right where Common left off. But do I feel like that was needed?
I didn't like the
No,
light.
I don't.
The light
and
flipping.
I'm about to say, I don't love that beat either. Right after that is What If. Stop it, my nigga. You do not need to hear J. Cole go through Big and Pac's murder and say, what if these things... Tell me y'all needed... Tell me y'all needed
I like that concept.
I like
That wasn't
I liked it conceptually. I just don't think that he delivered with the song. It just didn't hit a home run for me. Again, the concept is fire.
I think it was unneeded in the story of this album. I will say that.
Leave that for Joyner Lucas, bro. Let him do his thing.
For me, at 39, he don't have much to say. He don't. And for me, that's evidenced by what the fuck he talking about, which is a Common flip. Yo, Biggie and Pac, if they was still around. You're 39. What are you doing? You was just lit in 29. You was tearing up. You back in the hood. They loving you. The old bitches is back. They hitting your line. Where you at? What you doing? You hype about it. At 39, he's already out of love with everything. And it sounds like that to me.
I don't feel none of this shit no more.
But it sounds like
That's
that
why you
to
don't
me.
need 24 songs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It shouldn't feel like that to me. And then for him to get to the end of this song and say, oh shit, she was like that from jump. Then you, one of the best MCs in the world, didn't need this to convey it for me. That's for me. Also, I thought this part of disc 2 had some of the beats that weren't as lit as the jazzy disc 1 beats. Like, this gets low.
And of course, this set off split reactions. If Nas had dropped the same album and swapped North Carolina for New York, dudes would be calling it one of the best, LOL. On the other hand, some people actually agree with Joe Budden's take. Honestly, that's exactly how I feel too, and I'm a huge Cole fan. I've got to admit, I'm a little disappointed. Right now, the data shows a clear divide between fans on X versus fans on YouTube. GNX is pulling ahead of the falloff on X, but on YouTube it's the opposite, with over 2,000 votes and still climbing. But what about you? What do you think? Do you side with Joe Budden crew or not? Personally, I actually enjoyed the album, maybe because I still listen to music for fun, not like it's a job. I can just kick back and take it all in. And if you remember, Corey Holcomb and Joe Budden are beefing in what's basically being called the battle of the biggest alleged woman beater. Corey Holcomb definitely went off. Now Joe Budden has fired back, targeting both Corey Holcomb and Jason Lee for bringing up his DV allegations. And yeah, we saw Joe Budden pretty much crash out in response.
The day and saw that Corey Holcomb still had my name in his mouth. I'm really so confused about that with all the controversy he's been caught up in lately. Corey Holcomb, you don't fight well enough to do this with me. Actually, if I saw you and we were breathing the same airspace, I would take it as a threat to me, a threat from God, a threat from life that we even in the same circumference. Corey Holcomb, your fall from disgrace has been one that should be studied, from kind of funny to kind of bummy to I'm just the dummy. You over there struggling. You look a sandwich away from welfare. You dusty dog shit in the face looking motherfucker, boy. Corey Holcomb, I can't believe that you are engaging this way when you fight that way. Honestly, it's over. You over there just lonely and poor. Your co-host look bad. Not the woman. I'm not talking about her. Everything over there look bad. I know you down bad because you on a Costco table podding in front of a fake plant that appears to be dying. You failed at fatherhood. You hate yourself. You hate your daughter. Your daughter hates you. You failed at finances. You failed at funny. Your pod sucks. You failed at fodder. You just a failure all around the board. And don't forget the original point. You don't fight well enough to do none of this with nobody. Please, Corey over there, no shape up, a dusty derby. Corey look like he look like Grand Lispuba. Corey looked like he covered in just warts and scabs. Corey looked ashy yet damp. There's no reason why he shouldn't have the time for a back and forth with nobody right this second. It looked bad. It looks bad over there. And that's before he started losing all these gigs because of that video that came out. So prayers up to you, my brother. You're going to need it. No point in wasting time to do that. I can't make themselves more than they already do. Jason Lee has watched his brother die in his arms. His dad hates him because he sucked. And he's watched countless men go in and out of his mom's room as she was selling to support him. There's nothing that Joe Budden can say to make Jason Lee hate himself any more than he already does. But prayers up to you, another one. I'm praying for.
And while some users are straight up shook, this is literally the first time I've ever heard a celebrity flat out say, "I'm a celebrity." On the flip side, we've got other users out here proving 50's point, and honestly showing why a lot of these rappers are hustlers first, artists second. This rant, way more fire than any Joe Budden track I've heard in years. And hold up, apparently Corey Holcomb's co-host has already fired back at Joe Budden.
Can't believe that you are engaging this way when you fight that way. Your co-host look bad, not the woman. I'm not talking about her.
Damn it, Joe. Joe Budden. You done beat on more women than Clarissa Shields. You the GOAT. Hey, Joe, we changing Pump It Up to uppercut. I came to hit a broad on Valentine's Day. My uppercut never failed me on Valentine's Day. It's always on time and it's never rebellious. You got too many emotional problems to be fucking with me, man. I'm a humble, sound-thinking, everyday man. You a head case, Joe. You the type of to hoop and foul with your mouth. I ain't no bitch, man. I'm just saying. I ain't no bitch, man. Shut your weird ass up, Nick. Go pop a Percocet and prank call Joe Rogan. Uppercut. I had the better numbers, man. Fuck Spotify. And Mark Jamal Lamont Hill, whatever your name is. Ain't you a Nuwapian? Ain't your leader in jail for building illegal pyramids and touching on children, Nick? Oh, hold on, man. We waiting on this. We waiting on the spaceship to free our leader, man. I'm gonna do Joe Budden.
And all I gotta say is, this is a straight-up classic race to the bottom. We've got Joe Budden versus Corey Holcomb, and it's all about who's allegedly the biggest woman beater in the podcast game.